Hi, I'm Linda Kruger, Dean of Nursing, and we're going to take a tour of our Wauwatosa campus. This is an example of one of our larger computer lab classrooms. The largest class that we have is 24 students, and in this class they would have the computers so they could do their computerized exams. This is an example of one of our smaller computer lab classrooms. This would be good for a cohort who is less than 16 students, which some of our BSN courses do have. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one of our lab rooms. This was recently remodeled. It used to be one large lab, and now it's 2 labs. Our lab courses usually have 8 or fewer students, and so they can be in this portion for the beginning lecture part, and then they'll use the beds for their practicing of their skills. And so this is the second half of the remodel of the large lab into 2 different labs. So this one also would hold up to 8 students, and then it has 1 bed with a mannequin for practicing or doing checkoffs. This is our large nursing skills lab. We have 7 beds in this lab. Students who are taking a lab course are required to do 1 hour of practice each week outside of class time. So this large lab area provides for opportunity for all of those students to practice their skills, and it's also a very nice hangout place for the students to be socializing and getting to know each other better. And this is the second half of the nursing skills lab, separated just by a half a wall here. So on the one side is all the beds and practicing, and on this side is where students will come to actually get the supplies they need for the skills that they're learning and practicing. Students will come into these cupboards, and they are all labeled so they can find their supplies quickly for whatever skill they're practicing. And now we're going into the library area. And in the library, we do have a variety of nursing journals and books for students to use while they're here, and faculty can check them out. We also have some private rooms for studying, and we have computers for the students to use to do their homework or other learning activities. In addition, we do have 1 room that is a lactation room for breastfeeding mom. This is our bistro, which is our cafeteria. It's a very nice area for students. It serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we have a lot of athletes on campus who use this for their meal plans. And it's also a very nice social gathering area when we're not dealing with the COVID. And this is our simulation center. We have 4 high-fidelity mannequins in the simulation center. One is the iStan, then we have the birthing Noel, we have a pediatric, and then another man. Each simulator has the bedside monitor and equipment and supplies next to it. The simulation technician goes behind the scenes to run the equipment. Each bed also has a camera so that after the scenario, the faculty may view the scenario with the students.
If I do it this way, now I gotta start.
This is the debriefing room connected to the simulation lab. Normally we have the tables set up long ways, and this is where the students will come and they'll debrief after their simulation. Right now we're at the beginning of the semester, and so it is set up as our skills fair. All of the med-surg students come in here to refresh on their skills for a day before they go out to their clinical sites. So you can see we've got the blood transfusions, some chest tubes, central lines, and medication administration. And this is an example of one of our chemistry and biology labs. And this is an example of our testing center. So we have a large testing room and smaller ones. The large testing room we usually use for students who are doing admission testing or perhaps some makeup exams that need to be on the computer. This is the private testing room. We have 4 of them, and these are going to be for students who are on accommodations. And this is our spirit store where students can purchase Bryant and Stratton clothing. And this is where the nursing students will also purchase their scrub uniforms if they choose to. So this is our newly remodeled admission, financial aid, and business office area. Each of our students has an admission representative. They have an academic advisor and a financial aid advisor. So in order to have all of those folks in one general location, this room is quite a large area of space. This room here is connecting with the admission and financial aid folks that we just saw. And this is the faculty area break room with refrigerator, microwave. And here we're going into the area where the adjunct faculty would work, or also we have conference tables, so if faculty need to have small meetings, they can meet in here. Adjunct faculty utilize computer areas that are not necessarily assigned. They can just select whichever one is open. And this is our faculty area. So our full-time faculty are assigned to a computer desk and station that has the drawers and the file cabinets. We have nursing faculty out here, and then also the medical assisting, criminal justice, business, healthcare administration, and all other full-time faculty. Generally speaking, the faculty really enjoy the open concept where they can collaborate with each other very easily. And now we're entering the new athletic wing. This is where our coaches have their offices, and also the athletic training room area. And this is our athletic training room. We have a trainer on site for students, which is very helpful. So they will come here for some recovery, some rehab during their athletic season, maybe in between classes. And we do have some BSN students who are athletes, so this is a huge advantage for them to have the treatment right on site. And this is where our coaching office area is located, as well as our campus director, Greg Brandner. And this is our weight room for the athletes and also for Bryant and Stratton College faculty and other students. We offer 20 different sports at the college, and this area is a wonderful area for them to prepare for their athletic events. And this is the final room that we'll showcase in our tour today. This is our esports arena. And this is where the student athletes for esports would be practicing and competing. And that would conclude our virtual tour for the Wauwatosa campus for Wisconsin Bryant and Stratton College.